guys. So I'm coming to you live at 9:40 in the evening because I want to intro this video now in the heat of the emotions. Before we go into the details, because I don't want to forget anything, so in the meantime, I'm going to be doing my hair for work for this week. And I know that there are two things about me. I'm one, a procrastinator, and two, a perfectionist. Hence why we're here. I'll take these off. Oh boy. So, I'm making a dress for a wedding I'm about to attend. And I'll show the inspiration pictures I had in mind here on the screen. However, the Ankara or African or however you want to put it, that print, that style of dress, the infinity dress, the infinity part of it requires you to have some really long strings. And after cutting out the skirt from the fabric that I had, because I didn't want to buy anything else, I just wanted to use what I have, right? So I didn't want to buy a dress. I could wear a dress that I have here, but you know, kind of wanted to experiment. So I still have that as a backup if I don't find, or if I find that I don't really like this, but whatever. So yeah, it requires really long strings, but basically when I've cut the skirt out, I end up with scraps, basically. So, and like, even if I like piecing it together, it's not gonna give the same effect because you're gonna see all the seams and the pattern won't line up. So it's a whole thing, right? So my genius idea is to put this one and this one together. So I still made the skirt because obviously I've already cut the skirt. But I believe I have enough fabric for the top of this one. So I'm gonna put them together and see how it looks. But first of all, to get the skirt on this one, right, I wanted it to have pockets because, I mean, in today's world, a dress without pockets is not it, right? I also wanted to have a split because, as I said, this is for a wedding. So, you know, nothing like that exists on the internet for a skirt of this nature with a split. Maybe I was searching the wrong words. No matter how I put it, I put circle skirt with split, Ankara skirt with split. Now the Ankara skirt with splits does exist, but it's a gathered waist, which requires even more fabric than I actually had. So that wasn't gonna work, you know. So I had to come up with my own pattern for this. And let me tell you, I started this yesterday and I was brainstorming it with my mom and none of us could figure it out, right? So finally I decided, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna cut, or I'm just gonna make a pattern and then use the paper on my body and see if that works, right? So that's what happened today at about, I don't know, 4 o'clock. It was after I had dinner, 4 or 5 o'clock or something like that. Right, so I made a decision, okay, we're gonna go. Then I ran it by my mom and she's like, no, that don't make no sense. No, you have too much fabric. No. And she's just opposing me and I'm just like, mother, stop. Regardless, we are now at this juncture where I've cut the skirt and it will have pockets and it will have a split. Now, a lot of times with these African prints, you know, they have a pattern and once you cut it, you know, those who know anything about sewing, if you're trying to catch back that same pattern, you end up wasting a lot of fabric, which again I didn't have. So let me write and whistle. So we kind of, you know, muster up something together. It's cut. I mean, when it's sewn together now, we will see truly what we have. Until then, it is cut. Okay, let's do this. First, I have some Amazon packages, so let's see. So this is boning for, you know, like corsets. That's what this is. And I bought a new case for my phone. Ooh, it's just black. I don't have a black case. And I wanted something that covers my cameras. So that's pretty cool. Seat. And I got some compression packing cubes, because I intend for this to be a carry-on only trip. So in order to do that, I'm gonna need some compression cubes. I believe they're gray, yep. And I think there were 6 of them. Let's see. This one. Wow. Oh wow. All kinds of sizes. This one. And these are all from Amazon. This one is a shoe bag, I believe. That's where that works. And this is just a regular toiletry bag. I have a little holder, and it has 2 sections. One on top here. Oh, this is nice. This was one of those like purchases from based on the reviews, because oh, it's actually 3 sections. Oh yeah. I believe a compartment and zip though. Alright. Oh, that's that. This one is this one. Say electronics. And this is like a laundry bag, probably. Let's zip it up. A drawstring. And one bigger bag. So I think I have 2. One big one. One medium, one small, and then all these other little bags. So that's nice. That's nice. Cool. So that's my Amazon haul for the day. So, anyways. Okay, so let's get into this sew down. So, like I said previously, I've figured out my skirt situation to be able to get pockets and a split because I want to have it all. And I figured out my top situation. Now, the pattern I downloaded online, my bust area is one size and my waist area is a different size. So I had to adjust the pattern again. Mind you, it is a European pattern. So that's probably why, you know, most of those ladies got really tiny waists. I don't got that. So yeah, so these are all my pieces. These are for my straps. This is for the top, by the way. And then I have outer pieces here. And then lining pieces here, and then the pockets for my skirt section. And my skirt is here on the floor. I don't have enough room on my table, but the skirt is easy enough. It's just 3 seams, so I'm going to worry about that last because that shouldn't be too hard to do. So first I'm going to work on this. So this top section has, or how she does it, she doubled the outer layer. So a lot of times people use like a, what's it called, an interface, like a press-on or so, a press-on interface to stiffen the fabric. I used it in the last sewing video I did for the bag, to stiffen that piece that would give it support. So it's a similar idea with this, but instead of using that press-on stuff, we just use another piece of fabric and sew them together first before sewing the whole thing together, right? So double up the fabric first. So I'm gonna do that with all 8 pieces because there's 2 of each and there's 4. Do that with all 8 pieces. Sew them together, and then I'll do the lining. Now the lining doesn't have that strengthening or double up, so this would be called an interlining because it's with fabric, and this is just a lining so that all your seams are hidden and you don't have any loose ends. So this is my lining pieces over here. So I'm going to sew the outsides together individually to double them up, and then together to make the bodice, and then I'll sew my lining pieces together, and then I'll come back and possibly show you how I sew them together. Hopefully I have enough time left after that to show you before I have to go to work. So most of this will be fast forwarded while I watch some TV. Okay, let's do that. Oh, also my straps, I'm gonna just fold it in half, stitch it, and then turn it inside out. That is all. No fuss, no fuss, just simple. I'm gonna have to get my iron as well, because with your iron as you go, you can see where you're at and what you need to address and what you need to adjust and all of that. So let's do this. obviously I only need 2 straps, but I wasn't sure if, you know, one would be too long or long enough or whatever. I also wanted the potential of tying it into a bow on top, which it would probably need to be longer than this as well, but if it can't be in a bow, I could just also just stitch it together where it needs to be and then just have those strings hang, which means I need one more of these, but you know. Yeah. So like I was saying before, like I couldn't decide on how to do the top because of how much fabric I had left. But I didn't have enough fabric to do the whole infinity dress option, which would have been great, but I already used this fabric to make other things in the past, so I didn't have the full 6 yards that comes with the swatch on from Amazon. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a piece of scrap to make another one of these for my straps. I still need to turn these inside out, but so far so good. It will probably be a good enough long. Maybe I could tie it in a bow. It would be a little bow, but whatever. But yeah. All right. I forgot to put my notches in these places, in these pieces, sorry. That would help me know how to put it together. So now I'm gonna have to try and realign these so that they're in the right spot. Mind you, I don't necessarily need them, but for some parts it might be absolutely necessary, so it might be helpful. So let's just lay them out, put the pattern piece back on top and try and even out the space around before I snip into it here. So I have sewed it all together. It's one long strip and I've left the right side open because I'm gonna put a zip there. So yeah, the progress we've made. I hope you guys can see this and not out of the shot. Let's it open and boom boom. And the back is low, like my bra is here and this is down here, so yeah. Okay guys, so progress update, because I've been working on this for a few days now actually. Mostly just on and off after work. And at the moment, this is where I'm at. The top is done. So this is the top. Cute. Yeah. And the back, I'll have to show you the back once I've done and put it on. But yeah, this is now the skirt, which is what I'm currently working on. So I've done the split seam already. This side of this seam is the right side with pocket, and this left seam is supposed to be the seam with the zip, but I also want to put a pocket in it, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. My mom is coming over shortly, so for right now this is what I'm working on just finishing this seam. So when she comes, I'm ready for her to just brainstorm with me how to have the pocket in the same seam as the zip. Mind you, the pocket will be lower. The pocket will be lower than the zip. Anyways, it's a whole process, guys, because if I don't know if I told you before, but like I had to adjust the pattern because my boob size or my boob measurement is different from my waist measurement in one thing. So like my boob measurement is one size, whereas my waist measurement is another side, so I have to adjust the pattern to fit that. So, and then the skirt I'm figuring out on my own because I want it to have a split and I want it to have pockets. It's a whole thing. So this is the current progress update. I guess I can put this on my body and kind of show you what it looks like. So try not to sit myself with any pins here. Where am I? Why that look like it's on the wrong side though? Why? Hold on. What has happened here? This is the front. Okay. I just don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Anyways. So this is the side. The pocket is here. It seems like that's all right now, but the pocket is here. And the zip will be on this side. And the split is down here, but you can't see that. But yeah. Once I put it all together, obviously I will make more adjustments. Right now this pocket seems, ow, really low. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. We'll see how it works. Okay, I'll catch you back once I'm a little further in the process. Hey guys, so my mom came over. We figured out the pocket situation with the zip. And this is essentially the finished product. Here, these pictures, I just need to do the hem and finally adjust the straps. You can see how low it actually goes down in the back. But I'm very happy with the product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. So there's the split and the pockets. And this is how the back is. Okay guys, see you next week.